That's why we can move the lines here up to 1 meter, so we have it available. The distance in between those arms. This is the coating vessel. We will mount the tube in a minute.
So this thing is operated by this machine?
Yeah. That we can control it, and we have a graph of the speed, that we know exactly which speed it is. So I can go up to, down to, I think even 0.5 millimeter a minute is possible. Now we use 5, and I first want to build in the supports.
This is the raw tube without any coating.
Yeah, it's also a dummy, so I just took one with already one layer on top. So we apply the next layer.
So, okay, what we're gonna do here? So,
It's applying the suspension layer on the outside of the tube, an extra layer of about 50 microns thick, without any defects, I hope. But this is the way, how we do it to avoid any defects. It's a controlled method.
50 micron is too thick.
so
No.
we're coating it, so we'll
For a suspension layer, it's normal. That's what you need to avoid defects,
Okay.
etc. And we have 2, so in total we have a coated layer of about 100 microns thick.
Okay.
That's always the case. Oh, a little bit more, sorry. So, now we don't have suspension, so inside there is a rubber. This rubber is inside here. So if I pour now fluid inside, it won't leak. Because we have the pen in the middle, we have the cup, and the rubber, it's a septum, it's closing tight around the pen and the vessel. So that makes it flexible. So we can move without any leakage to the outside.
Okay.
The only difficult thing is when we take out the tube afterwards. But that's the trick. So we will see. I will fill it with
So that it will get dry immediately or?
yeah, not immediately. Especially those layers will be wet for a moment.
Okay.
But, and salt gel layers that are only 100 nanometers. Yeah, you see them dry. If you look good, you see it drying. But when it's out, it's already dry. But then it's a gel, so it's still sticky. So never touch it on the outside. That's important.
Fine.
But that counts for every wet layer. I will take the some suspension. And if I get leakage, that's always the difficult part. Yeah, then they will complain. That's why I take a leakage vessel. At least then I can catch it. Avoid extra air. Do you think Mr. Ryan wants to take a look?
No, I don't think so. Otherwise he will take 1 hour here.
You can take a look at your movies.
Yeah, I will show him the movie.
Yeah. Now I'm going to stand here. And we will apply the layer. Now the trick. So.
So now what we will do it again for the last one.
Yeah, I will take two, just to. It's always nice to have two. I forgot already something because I didn't take a bucket with me. Cleaning bucket. I can use this one.
This is water or ethanol?
Water.
It's a little bit of mess, but
Now you see that the upper pin is still in the cup.
Yes.
So that's the reason why it doesn't leak.
Oh, okay.
And we take this pin as the lowest one and we switch it over. Zo. That's it. Let me grab this one. I will add a little bit of solution. No. Move the air. So, this is what you never ever saw before, I think.
Exactly.
This is that's why I say this is the heart of what we do, both in the thick layers and in the thin layers. And this is why we can compare it to the layers of the outside world, where they use pumping or large system with a lot of corners, where you can end up with particles in a corner and it will slip up to your surface, etc. So. That's why I wanted to show you it, that you have a little bit the background of how to work and how important the details are of clean work, and that you can estimate by yourself that whatever you do, don't cut in the neighborhood of that activity, and what is very important and what not, and make the routing in what you do